Okay, so now we've got our .dxf file exported into AlphaCAM. This is giving us only a 2D level one we want to see. So if I change this to isometric, I can see there's no depth to this. If we're going to make it on a milling machine, there's going to be a block of steel in there. I'm going to cut it out. So we need to add depth into this. So on AlphaCAM, if you go to 3D, set materials, we can see from this drawing that the whole thing is a depth of 10. It tells us that here, and it tells us in here that's a material, aluminium alloy, 100 by 75 by 10. So that means it has a depth of 10. So on AlphaCAM, set materials and pick this outside green line. It should turn blue, and now we can click finish. And you'll see a pop-up appears. Material top, material bottom, XY stock. Generally, it's good practice to leave yourself a millimeter or two, because you're always going to face that off to work for a clean surface. So I'm going to say the material has a top of 2 and a bottom of -10. I can click OK, and I can see that that now gives me depth. The reason I give myself an extra 2 millimeters there is my first operation is always going to be a facing operation. So if I go machine, select tools, into metric, see what I have. I'm going to pick a 63 millimeter shell for this because that's what we have in our machine here in SRC. Click anywhere to accept that. And if I can find a facing operation now, yep, facing. This is always going to be my first operation. Operation number 1, levels and cuts. So I want to safe wrap it down to 4. So I'm 2 mils of material. My material top is 2 because of how it's at my block, and my final depth is 0. If I click that outside green line again and finish, you'll see 2 lines here to cut that part. And if I simulate it, this is what's happening. I've cut the block to be 12 millimeters, and then my first operation is a face to take 2 millimeters off, and now I have the block I need to machine this part, and it means I'm working from a good clean surface. Okay.